Okay, so I want to give you a video of what to do when somebody comes to the door, or just if she's picking on the other dog and she needs a spot to go calm down. So I use the crate if I'm not able to supervise the dog or when I'm sleeping, but I love putting a dog on a place bed if I just need them to go somewhere, because my brain needs to be elsewhere. So that's going to be somebody comes to the door and, let's pretend to knock here for a second. Somebody's coming in. Hello, come on in. We've done this a couple times with clients picking up dogs or dropping off dogs, where we can put Molly on place. Good girl. And I'm doing a lot of food stuff here. So where she stays on the bed, that was awesome. I'm coming up and I'm rewarding her, and then I'm going away from her. So I'm working on building some value. She's staying on the bed. It's really exciting. Then I go away and she stays there. Now, a lot of times dogs are going to want to follow you. It's natural for them to want to be with you. And so this can help with some separation anxiety. This can help if she's picking on the other dog and we just need her to go to a spot and calm down. What I noticed with Molly is, like, certain people she's really excited about. Like when Bambi got dropped off, she was really stoked. We practice this when I have 2 girls that come and help me with dogs a couple hours a week. So when they come and they bring their dog, we'll practice this. We've had people, over for Christmas, my parents coming over, bringing their dog. So lots of things are going on. We had carpet replaced in the basement here. And so carpet guy's in. So lots of opportunities to work this. I'll also sometimes just work it if I'm like cooking and I can't supervise where she's going. Let's say she's, picking on somebody, picking on the other dog, just totally out of control. But my brain needs to be making dinner or helping somebody or, whatever. I can put her here. She doesn't have to live here, but this is so great to just practice that impulse control. That's perfect. So she laid down there. I actually don't give them the down command on place. I wait for their brain to get there. And it's funny because every single time working this with a new board and train, they will take a while to lay down. Most of the time they'll just stand there awkwardly and stare at me like, what the crap? Why do I have to stay here when you're in the kitchen or you go to the bathroom? Why can't I follow you? And so it's not that they can't, it's just I want to work on having them practice this under highly, highly distracting situations, like somebody coming to that door, like, new dog coming in, kids running around. So most of the time, dogs, what they want to do is so she kind of wants to bark at that knock. So I'm going to practice it a couple times. I will practice this, and then I might do a little tap on the e-collar if she's barking. Like, nope, because I know that she was barking a lot. Like what you were saying when you were doing some of that bark collar stuff. Good, that was perfect. So I tapped her on the e-collar there. Now she was quiet. Now I can give her food. So most of the time the bark is because this knock is going to lead to somebody coming in and it's going to feel out of control to the dog. So dogs will do certain things like, jump on somebody or try to bolt out the door or run and hide or bark or like just any kind of neurotic behavior. They don't know what to do. There's a lot of, crap going on and they're like, I don't know how to process this information. This is a way to be able to have her process. Now I'm coming in because she's being quiet and I'm paying her after I knock. And she's like, oh yeah, that's right. The doorbell doesn't get her, it's the knock. So if I do or if somebody just comes up to this door and that they come in, she actually doesn't bark. It's just the knock where she's like, oh, that means something's gonna happen and I need to be involved in it. And so this is just so great for the brain to be able to cope through that stress in a way that's structured, and she's getting direction from us. So really, really good. Okay, Molly, come. Good job. Good girl. So I want to be able to send her from the door. Let's say I'm at the door with her and somebody's knocking. Molly, place. I want to be able to send her away. So this is hard because dogs don't want to go away from the door. The door means exciting things are happening. The door also could mean stressful things are happening. And so by very nature, dogs are more territorial, even if they're friendly, that I need to be involved. I need to investigate to feel safe about what's going on, even the friendly dogs. So I want to make sure that she can practice this going away. Now, if she's on the place bed and she's barking, I can correct it. If she can't calm down, I might move her on and off the bed. So I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute because my husband's about to come home. We'll see how she does here if I need to move her on and off the bed.
Your mom and your dad and what happened in that standpoint.
Good girl, Molly. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no. We don't.
So a little bit more excitement, a little whine there. Good girl. That wasn't bad. But sometimes what I've seen her do is like she'll build where she's like, so she spat out the food because he's more valuable than the food. That's the brain going into like excitement mode of like, oh my gosh, like she loves my husband. She's like, he's home. I'm so excited. He feeds me. He helps me. He walks me, you know, like she's building. It's really important that he ignores, this dog's going to come get a snack because she's like, you missed out, Molly. So he's so high value that she doesn't want the food. And that's actually not uncommon with excitement. So, or with stress. So she might be, feeling a little bit of stress of he's coming in the house and I need to bounce off this bed, but I have to practice impulse control, and that's really, really hard. So if she were to really struggle here, let's say she started again, like her monkey noises is what we call it. Molly, come. I'm going to move her on and off. Good. Molly, come. Molly, place. I know it seems super weird that I'm just moving her. Molly, come. But actually, this is so that shake is good. This is helpful for the brain to calm down. That's why the walks are also so important. Molly, come. We move our bodies, we feel better. Molly, place. It's just how our nervous system works. Like motion through our bodies is so good. Good. Molly, come. He's coming back through the house. Molly, place. She's going to want to go up and greet him. Good. Bringing stuff in. Molly, come. Good. Molly, place. Good. This is, I think, where a lot of people get stuck is the dog will be able to go to the place bed, but they might have like a meltdown on the place bed, like tantrums, like freaking out. Like their brain just can't come down off of the stimulation of coming through that door. And so what I want to do is be able to move her, put her back, move her, put her back, because it actually does such good things to get her to calm down. Now, if she's whining a little bit, or maybe she lets out a bark and I can correct it with the e-collar, just a little, Molly, no, just a little tap on the e-collar. Good girl. She's like, I heard my name. Then that's fine. But if I start to see her build and like totally can't cope with what's going on, moving her, getting her back on, I'm still not getting her off so she can say hi to him. I'm still working on some structure to neutralize how excited she is about him coming and going from the house and bringing things in from the car. So super good. Now she's actually laying down. So I'm going to come in and see, is she going to take the food? Yes, she is. So her brain is calming down enough to think about food again and not just think about what he's doing and the excitement. Maybe she dropped one out. Let's see. I thought maybe that was one from earlier. There it is. Good girl, Molly. So super good. Molly, place. Good girl. Good fix. That was good. Super good. She's making good progress.